What is happening?
It is a grinder. It's our latest toy in the Everdeen toy arsenal.
Yeah, but why are you showing it to me with a helmet while I'm cooking dinner and singing YMCA?
And I'll say it for all your viewers out there. Never use a grinder without a face shield.
Are you going to use a grinder?
If you've seen happen to somebody, what I've seen when one of these wheels comes apart at 13,000 RPM, you'll figure out why.
Yeah, but my question was, are you going to use a grinder? And also, you know that grinder doesn't have any battery, right?
Used it to cut off those metal stubs sticking up in the middle of
but now in this kitchen.
No, that's why there's no battery on it. I would not be playing with it if there was a battery on it.
And yet the helmet.
And the helmet I put on for dramatic effect.
I know.
Okay.
Do you know you're a drama queen sometimes? Good morning. Welcome back to Everdeen, where I'm having a very lazy and cuddly morning. There is a chill in the air. I've gone on a really chunky jumper and I've just been quite lazy, but I think that laziness is about to end since Dad has unboxed his new toy, the grinder that you guys just saw. In fact, I think I hear something happening with that now. Troubling. Anyway, we need to get a move on anyway because there's a lot to do today. We're going to be working in the pink Rococo bedroom on the first floor because, like I was talking about in the last video, my two best friends, Kat and Megan, are coming from the US to see the house for the first time very soon, and it needs a second guest bedroom that is ready to be able to house 3 people. The blue bedroom where the helpers have been staying will unfortunately be vacant when Kat and Megan arrive because the helpers have to leave in just a couple of days due to visa reasons. So unfortunately they're going to just miss Kat and Megan, but at least we're going to have only 1 bedroom we have to do up instead of 2. So a few people have mentioned since the last video that the yellow bedroom would have been easier to fix up for arriving guests than the Rococo bedroom where we are working. And you are absolutely correct that that would have been easier. However, I am glad we're doing the Rococo bedroom because that gives us a deadline, or it gives me a deadline at least, to really get that bedroom like done. And so I feel like that push is really good because the Rococo bedroom has been kind of a middle project. Like, it's not as ready as the yellow bedroom is, but it's also not as like far behind being ready as some of the other bedrooms are. So I do feel like having that deadline to give that push is going to really like bring it forward. And then we're gonna have another bedroom done, and then the yellow bedroom will be quite easy to get done, and then we'll have 3 guest bedrooms totally done, which would be amazing. I'm very excited for this to happen. But in the meantime, it is time to get to work downstairs. I have owned this house for almost 2 years, a year and a half, and my best friends have not seen it in person, so I'm so excited for them to come. Anyway, it's time to get to work. I'm gonna head downstairs and get moving. Okay, Nutcracker Man, what's your first job today? Is it singing and doing a strange Nutcracker dance?
We're going to shoot this hole in the wall, which used to be an electrical wall, full of construction adhesive and caulk, and fill the hole, and then smooth it off, and then leave it there for you to hide in whatever way you can at some point.
Yeah, I think we'll probably hang a painting over it.
Good idea.
Yeah. Meanwhile, how's that going?
It's not going well. What's the matter?
This is not working. Should I go get the shop vac? Did you try to tape it together?
Wait.
There you go.
I did it.
You did it!
I fixed it.
Wow.
Yes.
Look at those skills.
All right.
I'm fixing to reassemble it correctly. I don't know why the little parts jumped out, but they did.
So your first job is to vacuum this room.
Very carefully.
All right, and my first job is to figure out what we're doing about painting the trim. Okay, in the meantime, my job is to figure out what we're doing with paint. as far as painting the trim in that room. So I did at one point think maybe we paint the trim off-white, but the more I look at that gray-blue color that it is now, the more I like it. I think that we have leftover paint from the blue bedroom that is almost the same color as that. So I'm gonna hunt up if we have leftover paint and if it's a decent color for that trim. I'm indecisive. You guys know this. I'm so indecisive about paint colors, as you can tell by the wall of paint options in the kitchen. None of which I've decided on, even now. Meh, this is turning out a little lighter and a lot more blue than I thought it would. I'm not sure about this, but I guess we'll see what it looks like when it dries. Okay, issue is the curtain rod does reach across the window. However, it's like 2 inches too short to look like it's properly placed, and also it sags down the middle. So we need possibly to move the hooks in closer to the window, or to add new hooks that are closer to the window.
Or if you had cup hooks, you could put a cup hook in that rafter.
We're debating putting up a piece of trim to hide the top of the wallpaper. But I don't know. I feel like it takes up too much of the wall.
Too much trim.
Yeah, that's too thick. Can you hold up the other one, Dad?
I know that.
Okay. That's better, but it still feels weird to me.
You ought to feel how it feels to me.
Just keep holding. Basically, you can take your arm. Take it down, Dad. Dad, take it down. Okay. We're trying to hide those big brown spots at the top, but maybe we can just fill them with putty and paint over that. Because I feel like the trim cuts the wall in half.
You can do that, and then if you don't like it, you can always put a piece of trim over it.
That's true. Let's do that. Did you find something?
I don't know.
What did you find? You brought back something. Ooh. Do they match the curtain rod enough?
Yes.
I think those might be, well, you know what those are for actually? Is to hold back the curtains, like to put them here, and then to hook the curtain around them. But I think they could work.
Oh, they're different.
Yeah, I've got a lot of the. I think I should have at least 3 or 4 sets of these. But the question is, how do we screw them in?
Would be nice if there was a way to screw that one in so we would have a match set.
Yeah, this one might be too shiny.
Fit better, but it's, although up there I'm not sure.
I think it's too shiny for that curtain rod.
Okay.
Okay, I went upstairs and had a rummage, and I was able to find the original hardware that came with this curtain rod when I bought it 6 months ago to hang it with. So that will be hopefully the best choice.
I would say right in the middle of the rafter would be my thought. Pull it back toward you. Here? That's good. Yeah. Pull it back another 1/4 inch.
Here?
Yeah.
Are you sure? That is not the middle. That is not the middle. That's the middle.
All right.
Okay, the curtain rod has been changed over. That looks better, doesn't it? Curtain rod, Dad? Does it look better?
Oh, it looks way better, man. I'll tell you, the whole room looks hugely different because it's so much lighter and open. And look at this, a bee just tried to come in, and you got to the curtain and turned around and went,
I was setting up the camera earlier, and a hummingbird moth flew right up to my hand and scared the heck out of me.
well, you know,
One end of this and help me pull it.
Where are you? Let me do that. It's heavy.
where are we going with it?
What's happening?
Take it over across and put it on the other bed.
Oh. Let me do that. I'm going to put down the camera and help you. Dad,
Yes, ma'am.
you're going to kill me
Why?
because I want to move that furniture out of this room.
Move what furniture out of this room?
The one behind you.
That one? That's no problem.
You're not tired of moving furniture out of this room yet?
One more piece won't hurt.
All right. I want to swap it for the table that you bought me at the flea market.
Oh, yeah, that'll be a nice little
I think
thing.
that'll look great underneath that mirror. This mirror was supposed to be for the upstairs shower room.
This thing?
Yeah, but I think it looks really pretty in here. So at least until the shower room's done,
What did you
we'll
say
put it
you
in
want
here.
to do with this furniture?
Move it. How's your project going?
Squishingly.
So you're just adding in a bunch of putty to fill up where those brown holes were.
Yeah, they have brown holes and they got little holes. There were about 1,000 little screw connectors drilled into everything here, as you can imagine, over the years. So we're filling those little holes and pushing putty into the cracks, just basically to hide the cracks. That's all it is.
And I see you have a very high-class professional tool that you're using. I'm testing out some different furniture in this room.
What's your
Oh, I'm talking to the camera. I'm talking to people on YouTube, even though we're not really ready to put furniture in. But I kind of want to have an idea of where things are going to go. And I think this looks really good. So this mirror I had bought to go in the upstairs shower room as like the mirror in there. But to be honest, it looks so good in here. So I'm very torn. At least it can stay in here at least until we finish the shower room, and then I'll have to make a choice. But I can procrastinate for a while before that day comes. And then we also put the little, this is the little table that my dad bought for me at the brocante a couple weeks ago. And I think that looks great in here. So this whole room is supposed to be very like Rococo 18th century. And these two things kind of fit that bill. There's also this lamp that needs a bulb, but has this beautiful base. It can't go on the table because the top of the table has to open, but I want it to go somewhere in this room. I think it looks great in this room. All right, for a project for myself, I think I'm gonna add in these little doorknobs. Where's the lens? There's the lens. These little doorknobs that I got at a flea market onto the closet doors, like this. And I think that's the color we are going to stay in here. I looked at some paint colors this morning and it just looks really nice with the blue-gray. It just needs a fresh coat to freshen it up. But I think we're gonna stay with the blue-gray, and that means that these knobs will be perfect. I think this may be the most productive we've ever all been at the same time. Mm-hmm. Look at us go. The door has broken the drill. What? What is happening? I don't know why that is happening. It's like there's like metal or something, but there's no metal. That was crazy. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, it'll make a big mess if I do. I'm
yeah.
not gonna do it.
You have to clean it up if you do it.
No, I'm not doing that.
What did you just say?
I said it's 5:37. It's getting late.
What did you say before that?
We could go to Didier's for a cheese plate.
And you want supper?
That's true.
At 5:30.
That'd be good.
Okay. Dad, stop. All right, now the curtains are out of being set on fire range. You may continue. Duh.
What?
One just hit me.
What?
A spark just hit me.
Yeah, I know, I can feel it. It'd be better if I had on a long sleeve shirt.
That was a lot of drama for one little curtain hook.
No, you wanted it off. That took up the knob when it's off because it gets red hot. All right, so even with the thing, we'll put plaster in the little hole that's beside it now, and then we'll be better off. The second you get through using it, you take the battery off of it.
You're about the most elegantly dressed mopper I've ever seen.
Start as you mean to go on.
That really brings out the nice shine in the floor.
Yeah, the
floor's a pretty color.
This is heavier than it looks. Oh. I'm going to need your hands for the next piece. We've assembled the bed, which was a lot trickier than it seemed like it was going to be, but it's done. And I really like how this room is coming along. So we've placed a a chair over there, and this little dressing table and the mirror. And there's some art that we just kind of left on the walls, but I don't know if that's where that art's gonna go. But it's really feeling like a put together room with a theme at this point, which is very nice. What are you doing? There she goes. Yeah, I'm very happy with how this room is coming along. We definitely need something in this corner, maybe just some art on the wall, or maybe some sort of very, very small bedside table. And then the same thing over here. There's a small shelf that we're gonna try painting and putting on the wall over here, but maybe it needs a bedside table also, or maybe some art on the wall. So these two corners are a bit too empty at the minute, but this half of the room I am very pleased with. I think this half of the room is looking good. Also, if we can find some sort of like a bench that would go in the window, that would be lovely. Yeah. But I'm happy. I think we've done a really good job today. It's feeling like a room that is ready for someone to visit. We also need to put a mattress on the bed, obviously. That's a priority. What's really great though is this bed was 60 euros plus 10 euros delivery. That chair was about, I want to say 30 euros when I bought it in Paris from a friend of a friend who was getting rid of some stuff. And that was 40 euros when my dad bought it for me at the Brocante. The lamp was maybe 30. The picture frames were like 15. And the chandelier was about 25. So I think we've done everything in this room for about 150 euros, which is incredible because it's all really cool pieces. Yeah. I can't believe that. You can find such good deals here. But I think that is enough for today. We are pretty tired and it's been a very full day. We got so much accomplished. We were so productive today. This room is almost finished. I'm so excited about that. So that will make 4 rooms in the house that are completely 100% finished, which is very, very exciting. Anyway, before I go crash and have some dinner, I'm going to remind you guys, just as I always do, to please do subscribe, because YouTube often doesn't show you all of the videos that your favorite channels put out. So if you want to make sure that you catch all of the progress on the house, then subscribing and hitting the little bell icon so you're notified when there's a new video is by far the best way to do that. And also it is very, very helpful to me because it helps promote this channel, it helps this channel grow, and we really could use some growth because the more people that are watching, the bigger the community, which is amazing, and the more revenue I can get from YouTube to help pay for all of this. So that would be extremely helpful if you guys could subscribe. And if you already have subscribed, then liking videos is also extremely helpful and helps with the growth and helps with the YouTube revenue and all that good stuff. So please do those 2 things. And with that, it's bedtime for ducklings, especially this duckling. And you can tell I'm a little bit delirious at this point, and I'm gonna go. Good night.